Hi, Melissa Sterling here from Do You Want More Sex? And I have a story to share with you today about an incredibly romantic date that I went on last night. So, now if you want to find out about the sex part, you're going to have to wait till the end. But pay attention to the details. They're intriguing and exciting. Alright, so the date started off with a phone call. I received the call, was asked if I was available, and when I said I was told to get ready, because I was going to be picked up. Well, my date started the night off on the right foot by getting out of the car and greeting me, opening the door and inviting me to sit. Then, I was taken to an incredibly romantic place that I didn't know existed that was 10 minutes away from my house. So, living in the same spot for 28 years, and I was still taken somewhere new and exciting. How romantic. Then, when we got there, and we got our supplies, which was only a blanket and a brown paper bag. No need to complicate things. This was a simple date. So, we went through the trees and came to a clearing. What I saw was one of the most beautiful nature scenes ever. On the left, it was the river and the water, and behind it was the beautiful sky with all the yellows and oranges and pinks and blues and just the most beautiful wispy white clouds. In front of us was, of course, the rocks and the water, but a beautiful hill with so much green plants on it. It was just absolutely incredible. The night was warm, there was a little bit of a breeze, there was the water, there was the birds, and it was super, super amazing. Now, what did we do on our date? Well, we enjoyed the nature. And remember that brown bag? There was snacks in there. Might I add, perfectly chosen snacks for a plant-based princess. Coconut water, cherries, nuts, seeds, everything required for a perfect snack. So, what did we do on our date? Well, we sat, we talked, we laughed, we enjoyed, and then we basically got a perfect entertainment like National Geographic style. This mother duck and her 10 ducklings joined us for a performance. They were learning how to swim, and we certainly enjoyed watching them. The mother duck, it must have been about an hour. She went from one side of the river to the other and back again, and she was teaching her ducklings to follow her, but also to dive under the water. So at some points we looked over and there was no ducks. Then one would pop up, another one would pop up, and there'd be little ducks everywhere. It was crazy, but it was fun. And you know what? I kind of felt like a kid. We were skipping stones and spitting cherry pits in the water, and it was so fun. What did we have? Nature, some snacks, a blanket, and each other. What didn't we have? Distractions, cell phones, computers, pollution, toxic conversation, complaining, anxiety, animosity, crazy. I can feel my physiology be even more riled when I say those words. It's crazy. So what we did have was great. Well, we didn't have all the rest of the stuff that's so confusing. Now to the important part. Was there any sex on this date? The true answer is no. There was actually no physical sex, as though we understand the act of sex. What there was communication, conversation, intimacy. We sat there, we laughed, we touched. There was a foot massage. There was some touching. But it was great. And it was intimate, and it was connection, and it was wonderful. When I came home last night after my date, I felt excited, I felt intrigued, and I felt like I actually wanted to have another date. I actually felt very full. The skin connection and the hugging and the being in somebody's presence was so wonderful. It's amazing the benefits that we can get from close communication and intimacy. I really invite you to check it out. It's so beneficial. So, are you going on a date this week? There is somebody out there that wants to go on a date with you. Have the courage to ask. Have the foresight to plan, and have the confidence to make it really simple. It doesn't need to be elaborate or cost a lot of money. It needs to be direct and personal and mean a lot. So, Melissa Sterling from Do You Want More Sex? And that's the story of my date last night. There will be a second date. I had that much fun. I invite you to get outside, have some fun, have some more sex in your life. You deserve it. And check in with me later. Okay? See ya.